turn that down. Oh, turn that down. It's a good song though. Woo, I love this song. Right, how is everyone doing? Right, good, we're here. I'm just going to share this into my group. Finish off having a little bit of a listen to this song. So the heart-led woman will change the world. The ones who dare to be different, the ones who are called for more. Rule breakers, change makers. Oh, rhythm is a dancer. I love that song. I love that song. So yeah, the heart-led woman will change the world. So literally I'm driving to my friend's house and I literally had this massive download, which was like, whoa. At the moment in my life, in my business, I feel energy, literally, but not just feel it. I work with energy and I always have worked with energy, but right now I feel it more than ever and I actually hear it. And it's almost like I can, and it's so strong at the moment that literally the sound of energy is so strong at the moment. I don't quite understand it myself. I go with the flow, I don't ask questions, but literally I see it, I feel it, I hear it, and I am tuning in and listening to it daily. And I feel so connected to this source energy at the moment that literally the messages that I am getting are insane, absolutely insane. So I'm going to share this one with you. I mean, some of the messages I get are like kind of like they go over some of the things that I've done before, but first of all I want to tell you I stand for the women in this world. I stand for the power that is in your heart. I stand for the freedom that you can have in your mind. I stand for freedom of choice, and I see a world. For me, my vision for the world is that women who are charging the money they want for their services, they are leading themselves to wealth. They're leading themselves from their heart, so they are heart-led, but they are leading themselves to wealth. They are charging the prices that they desire. I truly believe emotional intelligence will change the world. An emotionally intelligent world is not a world full of anger and hate and fight and war. And I truly believe, an emotional intelligent world is going to change the world, and I am part of that change. I am here to guide anyone through emotional intelligence. I give a lot of stuff away through emotional intelligence work. My vision is to help, that every woman has, or anyone who listens to my lives online, becomes more emotionally intelligent. When I do these talks, the way I talk about emotions and how feeling emotions and how I give different, especially in my group as well, when I do my trainings and we're going through the emotional intelligence work that I give away in there, will take you from like a disconnected to a connected and awakened state. So if you're not in my group, I will drop the link. Get in that group. If you struggle with your emotions, if you know you block every single emotions, come into my group. The training that I did on confidence just this week was absolutely insane, and it would blow your mind. It totally takes confidence away from being like this thing that's like a masculine energy, and we've got to try and fix it. So actually, confidence is a feminine energy concept. It comes from this feminine energy. Confidence is felt within, yet we're trying to fix it with masculine energy, and it's just not working. This is why it doesn't matter. All the competence in the world will not fix the confidence that you require to dissolve all your fears. Confidence is not something that needs fixing. It's already within you. We don't need to fix it. But I did a beautiful training on that, and and go listen to it, because it literally is live in my group. It will stay live in my group. I will drop the link for my group, but go in and watch it, because confidence is like that. It comes from that place of full of trust. And I did a live yesterday talking about trust. I'm not going to go too much into that, but again, trust for more clients, for more money, for all your heart's desires. It takes trust. I'm going to go into a little bit more about that. So my vision for the world is, like I said, that emotional intelligence is available for everyone and anyone. An emotional intelligence will change the world. I stand for radiant self-leadership, which is you, like I say, you confidently radiating and leading yourself to wealth. Heart-led, leading yourself to wealth. not forcing and fighting and bashing your head and thinking you're not good enough and not worthy enough. That's not radiant self-leadership. And what I want to say as well, we do not need to, there is in no way, shape or form do we need to balance masculine and feminine energies. We need to activate feminine energy in this world. There is no balancing. If anyone tells you that I balance feminine and masculine energies, just don't go there. There's no need, there is no purpose of balancing feminine and masculine energy. Masculine is so prominent in our life and in our world because of our mind. You do not need to balance it. If you're even trying to think, the fact is, the fact that you are thinking about balancing masculine and feminine energies means you are in masculine energy trying to do something feminine. Feminine energy comes from completely releasing and surrendering and letting go and feeling into everything. You do not need to, if, like I said, hello, Josie Ann. Oh, what a lovely name, Josie Ann Santos. Mwah. You look very beautiful as well. You do not need to balance masculine and feminine energies. If anyone tells you that, there is so much prominent masculine energy in this world. There's no balancing required. And if you're, like I say, if you're trying to think about balancing the energy, you're already more in your masculine. A feminine activation is all that's required, and that comes from feeling into everything. Feeling into, you're literally dropping into your heart and feeling into everything, even the confidence. You know, even those fears that you're probably trying to push away, and those thoughts, or everything that you're trying to block and push away, feel into them. Feel into them. Take the wisdom and the intelligence. That's the feminine energy. See, no masculine is needed. No masculine is ever required. Feminine energy. Feminine energy. There is enough, we do enough masculine. We are humans, we are conditioned to do. But we've kind of got to step back and start doing more the feeling and the healing and the just being. So I had this, getting onto feeling and healing. I'm sat and I'm thinking, last week it was absolutely, I don't know if you can hear the rain. Last week it was like, I've got the river in front of me, by the way, that's why I'm looking over there. Last week I'm sat looking at the river, and it was like, there was like glistening, and everything just looked beautiful, and it was glistening, it was so clear, the water was so clear. And I was like, it's so beautiful. It was just beautiful. Then what happens, the storms come in like they have now. The storms come in and the water goes really murky and it gets all churned up. And this is because all the stuff from the bottom is all churned up. And this is exactly like us when we are not healing. What happens is, when we block, we kind of go along and things look good for a while, and then boom, something happens and all the stuff from our past like literally froze. Oh, hit the top of the car, literally gets thrown up. So we're not going through just one thing, we're going through our whole past again. Everything gets brought up. This is why healing is so crucial. I cannot tell you, because then you can literally glide through life, glide through your struggles, glide through bad times. And believe me, I know, because I have, this last year I've experienced some of the worst times of my life. One of my best friends died, my sister's had a baby that I don't see, can't get back to see. I'm breaking up with my partner of 7 years. You know, I'm going through one of the hardest times in my life. Yet I am gliding and I show up every single day. Every single day. One, there is other, not just feeling healing, I'm also connected, like that radiant self-leadership. I am connected so strongly with my vision and mission. Nothing can stop me. I am pulled so strongly towards my vision, this vision of a world where every woman is emotionally intelligent, not just for her, but for her children as well, so we can actually raise the consciousness of the world and actually heal the world. And it starts with us. Literally starts with us, so we can pass it down to our children. And if we deny the fact that we've got healing, we all have healing to do. Every single one of us has healing to do. Every single one of us. Because every single one of us would have made things mean that we weren't good enough. And if we make things mean we weren't good enough, there's healing to do. And if we've blocked our emotions from the past, we've got healing to do. Simple. And it's not heavy, and it doesn't have to be hard. It gets to be beautiful healing. I promise you that, because I've done it, I'm doing it, I'm still healing now. Still healing. And it gets to be graceful and empowering, rather than, you know, something, oh my god, do I really have to level this shit out of the box? Oh my god. It doesn't have to be like that. It really doesn't have to be like that. And like I say, for me as well, when you hire me as your coach, you don't just, you get all my intelligence and wisdom in energetics and energy. Literally, I can hear it, feel it, see it, move it. I download for my clients. Which is like phenomenal for me. I'm like, whoa, I just have, as soon as I'm working with someone, I start downloading from them, which is why I put my prices up to like high level prices, because by doing that, when I work with a lot of people, obviously I'm downloading too much. So I've built my business now so it suits me. And this is, I'm going to talk about this at the end, but this is exactly what you have to do. You have to look at what type of work that you're doing, what you're actually doing, and then set your business up so it suits you and works for you. Because it might be that you just have 5 clients and charge 25k a year to make your 100k. Maybe you don't have a course and sell, and you know, sold out courses and make the 100k a year. You have to think, what does your heart want? What does your heart want? What does your heart desire for you? What are you being called for? Because I'm definitely not being called to do like massive like launches all the time. My energy, the way I work with energy, the way I feel it, and I'm really highly sensitive to it, means I work with a few high selective people every year. And I have my other couple of courses which I do, and I work with people one-on-one. And there is a time right at the moment as well where there is a lot of forcing and a lot of fixing going on. And this was me as well, that we become so focused on success that we are actually in a state of fear, in a state of protection, in a state of fear that you're not going to make enough, fear that you're not good enough, fear that if you get it you'll lose it. And actually in this quest for success is actually underpinned by fear, which is dragging you down, and it will feel hard and it will feel like a struggle. What we want to do is eliminate all that fear, literally eliminate all those fears, and literally fall back into trusting you, trusting your heart's voice, trusting that you can create, trusting that the right clients will find you, trusting even that, you know, and this goes on every single level. Trust for you, even on your health. Trust that, you know, that whatever you eat, you will have, you know, your body will metabolize it. Trusting that, you know, you've got the intelligence within you to create the post. So many of my clients come and they're like, I cannot create, I don't know how, you know, I struggle to create content. And I'm like, well, it comes from your heart. I have content spilling out of me all the time. I throw books and books away of content, and that's how it gets. Once you tune into your heart, and I show you how to do this in pretty much every single space you work with me in. I connect you with your heart, because then it really does get to be easy. But this masculine, this controlling and manipulating, I've got to take that course because then I'll have that strategy and that strategy. And if I take that course, then I will, you know, be better at that. There's this fixing, this manipulating, this controlling, and if I do this, I'll get better at this. And what happens is we're pulling ourselves down. It's underpinned by fear, which is dragging us down and down and down and down without us even realizing it. Because this was for me, and then we're making decisions based from more fear. We're compounding fear. That's all we're doing. We're just constantly compounding fear. So, step back, go. Whenever you feel that fear, relax into it. This is how you don't block it. Every doubt that you have, you've got to stop blocking them and relax into them and feel them and listen to them. Take the wisdom. Where does it take you back to? I said this before, your emotions will lead you to your emotions will always lead you to what's holding you back. Follow them back. You will find out what's really holding you back. Then, that's where you get your freedom in your mind. That's where you get the power in your heart. That's when you become the radiant self leader who can lead them, someone who will lead themselves to wealth, because your fears won't have control over you. You're not compounding fear then. Okay. I think, and I want you to know, this is what I want you to know. You are a success. Everything you do, be, have, create is an extension of that. You are successful. Okay? Nothing changes that. You are a success and you are successful. You deserve to make the money you desire. You deserve to have the body you desire. You deserve to have the business you desire. You deserve. No matter what, you are worthy no matter what, and you deserve it. My Queen Confidence is starting Monday. And actually, if Monday is not good for you, it will start. Drop in my inbox anytime. My courses, you know, my programs like Queen Confidence and Prosperity, you can literally join up anytime. The waitlist, I'm waitlisting Prosperity at the moment. There's a waitlist. So jump in my inbox and I'll put you down on the waitlist. But Queen Confidence is starting on Monday. If Monday doesn't go for you, we can start the next week. But just drop in my inbox and message me for the link. Queen Confidence is all about you leading, speaking and sharing from your heart online. Exactly like this. Exactly like this. Because this is what connects with the clients. This is what makes the impact. This is what is changing the world. You sharing your vision. You believing that what comes from within you is good enough. Because what comes from within you, no one else can rewrite, redo. It is just yours and yours only. I love the way my whole face is like kind of doing this whole glowy thing going on. I don't quite know what happened there. So, your heart is so powerful. The heart, the power, the wisdom and intelligence that's within your heart is so powerful. And believe me, I know, because 3 years ago I was on a sofa so binged out of my eyes on all the medication from anxiety and depression that I couldn't, I had tears streaming down my face, but I couldn't even feel. I'd lost the ability to even feel any kind of emotion. And it was in that point it was like I had like this awakening. I either had a choice to continue my life feeling worthless or make my life worthwhile. And this is exactly what I want for you. I know if I can do it, you can do it too. And I also surround myself with, most of the coaches that I've hired are older than me and are making more money than me. Why? Because if they can do it, I can do it. So surround yourself with people who expand you, totally expand you. When you listen to them, you go, wow, yes, I get all of that. It's like something goes in their frequency. When they speak, they're not just talking and telling you, yes, do this, do that. They are sending a frequency down the line that you go, oh my God, yes, this makes so much sense. That's when you know it's for you. That's when you know it's for you, and that working with that person will change your whole entire life. And come from a place where you're not buying from fear, buying because you're trying to fix something because you're not good enough. Buy from a place that your heart is calling you to do. And that is the biggest question. That's what I'm going to end this on, is what is your heart calling you for? What is your heart calling you to do? Because that's what you should do. Not about the strategy or the message. What does your heart call you to do? What work does your heart call you to do? What is your heart's desires in the life? What is your vision? The why for your tribe? These are the things that are going to make you different and make you stand out as a leader, as an expert. And then you share them, and then people go, yes, I get behind that. It's cool. This is like the psychology. It's like group psychology. You create a movement, and the only thing that connects your heart, what's in your heart, to the world is your voice. This is why we have a voice. Don't be scared to use your voice. And if you are Queen Confidence, I will take your fears away. We will eliminate your fears. You will have no fears. You will be able to stand up and speak your heart's truth. You will trust your heart's voice. And it will be the most powerful, powerful transformation in your life, because you will be doing your heart's work then. Not just writing a few posts going, oh yeah, well I think it's kind of alright. No, you're sharing what's coming from your heart to your clients' hearts. And that's where magic happens. Okay. Okay guys, I literally do hope you have the most fabulous weekend, and I will catch you on Monday for a bit of Monday motivation. I don't know what we're going to talk about yet, but we'll see when we get there. I literally do hope you have the most fantastic weekend, and yeah, I love you so much. Thank you for listening. Mwah.